I said I was going to go live on Friday. I'm the only person on Instagram that can lose 4 followers within 10 seconds. Something like that. Honestly,
did you go live and lose some followers?
I didn't go live. No, this was when I advertised that I was going to. This is the draw. I'm like, oh, I've got a free giveaway. I'm the only one that loses followers. Giving me work away.
Nice, is it?
No. But that's what I mean. I'm not saying that I'm saying it is in a crazy way, that it's just not reliable at all, is it?
It's weird.
And this is why I think, you shouldn't break your cherries and put yourself out there if you don't want to be out there.
Yeah,
because you can do all of that. Naturally, it don't make much difference, I don't think.
Have you seen Fiona at the minute? Fiona Cant, Fiona. She's like taken off, isn't she?
What?
She's going to be like
really well with reels, hasn't she?
Instagram's doing really well.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Oh, she's taken off, yeah. I thought she was taken off Instagram. I was like, what?
Oh,
that as well. They do
that.
She's been discovered.
A lot of people have lost their accounts, haven't they?
Yeah.
Hacked. Yeah, so you have to be careful, don't you? I've had a few messages saying, please help me with crying faces. Press this link to the Facebook page.
No, don't do it. You don't.
And I said, no, I'm sorry, you've got the wrong person. Oh, please.
Listen, just delete it.
I know, but these are people that I've followed back in the past. And,
right, yeah. You didn't realise they were absolute players.
Well, you do. I don't know. I always sort of feel sorry. Do you? Sometimes.
No.
I change it as you go on, don't you? I never sort of get round to unfollowing people. Do you?
I look on the ones least interacted with, and if I can see them are people that I've ever had any dealings with, or I don't recognise the photographs, I just delete. I don't know. I don't like to. I don't like to follow too many people, and I don't know why not. I just don't like to have it too high, because you
how many do you follow?
You get covered in crap, doesn't it? You your feeds just loads of rubbish.
Yes. Yeah, I need to reduce mine a little bit, but mine's just over 1,000.
Yeah, mine is as well.
Yeah.
Mine's too.
Is it?
I love looking at. I'm a bit obsessed. I love looking at other people's work. But to be honest, mine's a lot about crystals. I like crystals.
Oh,
so.
What are you doing, Julie?
What we're doing? I'm painting. I've got this big canvas. So I'm starting my canvas. I'm just laying colours on. It's 60 by 60. It's upside down.
What are you painting with?
Acrylic at the minute, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know whether I'm going to go into oil or not. But I did another one the other day, which I really like. Shall I get it?
Yeah.
It's not going to show up on very well on the camera, but again, it's 60 by 60. Hang on.
I like that size, 60 by 60.
Don't look at me on the way out.
I've got quite a few 50 by 50 I got in the sale. Panels. They were a real bargain, but they're gone now. Oh, that's a little colour, isn't it?
This is acrylic. But this is me listening to my meditation music.
Wow.
It does reflect. You can't see it. I can see that it's not very good, but it is, honestly, it's one of my favourite paintings I've ever done.
I'm waiting for a baby's head to pop out.
Pardon?
I'm waiting for a baby's head to pop out.
What paint colour is it? Just so that we know how accurate the colour was. What colour was it?
I've used a lot of fluorescent yellow. I like Turner's yellow, which is gorgeous. That's really creamy and buttery. And Azo, what's it called? Something Azo.
Nickel Azo.
Nickel Azo, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
I just use that for the darker bits.
It looks like blacks in that painting, Julie. Put in your bedroom or something. If it's your favourite one you've done.
Oh no, because I've got this art fair in April, so it's going to be good for that.
Oh yeah, you have.
Yeah.
Mine's not till November, so I'm all right now.
Are you doing art fair? Which art fairs are you doing?
I'm doing
what?
Sorry, go on.
Go on, Julie. You tell yours.
Oh, I'm doing the Roy's Art Fair in London at the Truman Brewery.
In London?
Yeah. Brick Lane, just because it's where me and Johnny used to live when we, you know, before we had the kids.
Yeah.
So it's that whole area. And we went up there a couple of weeks ago for my birthday, and it's just so cool. And I went to see the venue, and I thought, oh, do you know what? I'm just going to do it. But the only thing is, you know, I'll have to sell 3 paintings at least.
You will.
At £600 a pop before I can say I've made any profit in, you know, with what I've spent on the canvases and stuff. But anyway, it's just what it is.
In-person sales are definitely the best, I think, when people can see them. And
I've never done it, but on my letter to myself as an aim this year was Manchester Art Fair, and when I had COVID, I thought, you know what, I'm just going to bloody do it. And
you're doing Manchester Art Fair.
So I wrote to do it. You had to write 100 words. Well, I wrote 2. I didn't know what to bloody say.
For God's sake, woman.
And you had to send 5 pieces of your work, and you had to say how much and how many. I said 25. I didn't know what to say.
£25.
25 pieces of work.
Oh God, okay.
So then and then she wrote back and said, yeah, you're in, you know. So I thought,
you're doing Manchester Art Fair.
So how big is your stand?
Oh my God.
Lucy?
Almost 2 by 2.
Yeah,
so we got patio door money, because we had some money for a patio door. We're not got the patio, so no pressure. But then I thought, my lads will come over to see me.
Oh, we're all going to have to go, I think. I'm not going to London.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you're coming to London?
No.
Oh, how mean.
Frightened of London.
Oh.
Frightened of London.
Hey, Julie, you'd have to come to the Manchester one as well, wouldn't you?
I was actually going to ask you, because if it is successful, I don't know what your cut-off point is for Manchester, because I could do that as well, because I can go and stay with my mum. And I'd love to come and see. I mean, I'll come and see you anyway, Lucy.
Yeah, I will.
But yeah, I was interested in doing that. Do you mind me asking how much it cost and how many days it is?
It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's a grand smallest one.
3 days.
Yeah. So
yeah, but you'll sell. People have got to pay to come in. You'll expect to sell stuff.
But when I went last year, they were saying I got in contact with quite a few of the artists, and they said, go for it. They looked at my work and everything, said, definitely go for it. And they said, you might not get like as many sales the first year, but the second year they remember you and you know. And I just thought, I know I'm jumping in, diving in at the deep end, because I've never done it.
Just do it. Get in.
Do a fair really first, couldn't I? Before bloody.
No.
I loved the atmosphere, and I could just see myself there. I loved it. I loved it. So
that's brilliant.
So
I don't. Oh my gosh! But I couldn't believe I got in. So that's like me tick off.
You don't give yourself enough credit, Lucy. You're very talented.
Absolutely.
Oh, thank you. Give over.
Yeah,
I wish I could come
in.
Julie,
you said what?
I wish I had the money to come down and see you in October. When is it? April.
Yeah.
April, is it? Oh.
Yeah, 7th of April, 7th or the 11th of April.
Do you know, a few weeks ago I was at the train station pick Mark up, he'd been out on the drink, and I randomly asked this guy if he wanted to lift home, because I always see him at the bus stop. And he works for LNER, and when he got out of the car he said, mind, if you ever want any free train tickets, just give us a shout, and I'm at the side of the road. And I haven't ever seen him since, so he's probably hiding. But yeah, wouldn't that be
nice? That's so... I've done that before. I've given an old lady a lift into town. I used to see her all the time in the standing in the rain, you know.
Yeah.
And she lived on our street. Yeah. It's nice to do that.
Yeah.
Nice to do your bit.
Oh, it's a random act of kindness.
What's good there as well, let me just say, which I never realised, they sign you up to this easel or something where you can sell your work for, you have it free for like till December the 22nd or something, and so you could, it's like a free sort of shop, if you will. So all the art collectors that look at who the artists are in Manchester, they'd see, you know. But what a shame I missed this deadline on this Valentine's one. And they said, you know, if you've got 2 pieces of work to put up into this love category, love theme, and I did, I had my love for sale thing. Anyway, the bloody login, the thing's gone wrong. So I've been back and forth with the help desk. Honestly, I'm not lucky when it comes to text or anything like tech, you know, I'm terrible. So and what it was because there wasn't, I didn't put a capital L on Lucy at lucyrogersmith.com. I thought, you know, these days they shouldn't be case sensitive. So anyway, that's that. So I've missed my boat on that. But see what I mean? That's what I didn't realise, that they did that. So that's a good bonus to it, I think. Because when I've met the artists about it, they've said they've sold from there. So I'll have to get my profile together and do my website, you know.
You really have to. You'll have to have your website done.
And it's the best thing that I've done because the photographer's brilliant.
Oh yeah, you had proper photographs taken. When are we going to get to see them?
Pardon?
When are we going to get to see your photos?
Well, you can see them when I start to post them, I suppose, and do my website. But yeah, it's really funny because I look at them and think, oh yeah, that's me painting, but I'm looking okay. I'm not looking like I just got out of bed, or
you're not looking how you feel.
Yeah, not looking how I feel.
Good for you. I think it's really good to embrace it. I just think I'll do it at a later date, maybe, you know.
Yeah.
I think you have to pick the right. I mean, you can do it yourself, but every time I did it myself, I always looked so grumpy because I'm always staring at the camera to see if I said it right, or you know,
concentrating.
You think you're smiling, but you're actually grimacing.
But I got 100 and odd photos of different doing bits of work, different processes. Me and the dog in the studio. She's always in the studio. How much was
that, Claire?
Pardon?
How much was it for your photographer?
It was a couple of £100.
That all?
Well, I think it was a good investment.
Yeah.
And you know, in 20 years' time, I'm going to look absolutely amazing, aren't I, with those photos? Yeah, it was a present from my husband.
Oh, we've got less than a minute left.
Oh, that's lovely of him, isn't it?
I'm going to switch off. I think we've got less than a minute left.
Okay.
On Facebook, on Zoom.
We are on Zoom, yeah.
Yeah, but why have you got a minute left? Do you want me to come back on mine? I've got more on mine, so if I invite you lot.
Well, I need to go anyway. I'm going out at 11, so I'll not be back on. Okay,
I've got to go out later. I'm actually meeting some friends from Connected Artists this afternoon.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Who are you meeting?
Very nice.
Jill Lambert, Heather Miller, who's lovely, and